Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to show you how to create a professional looking lower third in DaVinci Resolve. Whether you're new to Resolve or you're just looking to level up your video editing skills, this quick tutorial will walk you through the process step by step. Let's dive right in. I am here on the edit page. The first thing we need to do is to add a fusion composition to the timeline. A fusion composition is like a blank canvas, and this is where we will create our lower third. Head over to the effects library on the left side. Under effects, find the fusion composition. Drag the fusion composition onto your timeline. You can adjust the duration of the composition by clicking and dragging on the edge. A duration of around 4 to 6 seconds should be perfect for a lower third. Now let's jump into the fusion page. At the bottom of the screen, click on the fusion icon. This will take you to the fusion page where all the magic happens. On the fusion page, you'll see the media out node in the node editor. Let's start by adding the title to our lower third. Drag a merge node from the toolbar onto the node editor. Now drag a text plus node into the node editor. Now connect the text plus node to the merge node, simply by clicking and dragging the output of the text plus node to the input of the merge node. Then connect the merge node to the media out node. Now select the text plus node and in the inspector type your desired text. This will be your title. You can change the font to something that looks clean and professional. Adjust the size if needed and change the color to fit your design. Now on the layout, use the X and Y position to place the text in the bottom left hand corner of the lower third. Now let's add some dynamism by animating the title to slide in from the right. Go to the toolbar and drag a rectangle mask onto the node editor. Connect it to the input of the text plus node. Now with the rectangle node selected, go to the inspector and click on invert. Now use the X and Y position to place the mask beside the title on the right hand side. Make sure your playhead is at the start. Now select the text plus node and in the inspector go to layout and use the X and Y position to move the title until it disappears under the mask. Next, click on the keyframe icon to set your first keyframe. Then move your playhead forward a few frames to where you want the title to appear on screen. I'll put mine at 24 frames. Now move the title back to its original position and DaVinci Resolve will automatically create another keyframe. Now let's preview and see what we have done so far. Now we have a title that slides in smoothly from the right. Now let's make the title slide out when it reaches the end. Now with the text plus node selected, move the playhead forward a few frames before the clip ends. I'll set mine on 96, that is 24 frames before the clip ends. Then I'll go to the inspector and I'll click on the keyframe icon. Now move the playhead to the very end of the clip. Now use the X position to move the text until it disappears under the mask. Now let's hit play to see what we have done so far. Now we have a title that slides in and slides out smoothly. Next we are going to add a subtitle, but before we do that, let's add a background for our subtitle. Go to the toolbar and drag a merge node onto the node editor and connect it to the node tree. Hover over the line and when the line turns yellow and blue, let go and the merge node will automatically connect to the node tree. Now go to the toolbar and grab a background node and a rectangle node. Connect the rectangle node to the background node and the background node to the merge node. We'll use the rectangle to control the shape of the background. Select the rectangle node and in the inspector adjust the width and height. Use the X and Y position to place the background in the lower third below the title. Now let's change the color of the background. Select the background node and in the inspector change the color to something that fits your design. Adjust the alpha channel to make the background slightly transparent so it doesn't overwhelm the text. Now let's animate our background so it slides in. To do that, we need to add another rectangle node to the node tree. To keep things organized, I am going to rename the rectangle node. I'll change the name to background shape. So I'll right click on the rectangle, then I'll look for rename. So I'll just type the new name in this box. I'm going to click on OK. So now the name has been changed to BD shape. So now I'm going to select the background shape. So I'm just going to go to the toolbar and just click on the rectangle node. As you can see, the rectangle node has been automatically added between the background shape and the background node. So I'm just going to change this name as well. I'm going to change this name to mask. Now with the mask selected, go to the inspector and where you see paint mode, change it from merge to subtract. Now use the X and Y position to place the mask on the left hand side of the background. Make sure your play edit is at the start. Select the background shape node and in the inspector use the X position to move it until it disappears beneath the mask. Then click on the keyframe icon, then move the playhead forward a few frames. I'll move mine to 24 frames because that's what I used for the title before. Now move your background on screen to its original position. Now the background and the title will slide in at the same time, one from the left and one from the right. Now let's set the background to slide out at the end. So I'll move my playhead forward just before the clip ends. So I'll move it to 96. Then I'll click on the keyframe icon. Then I'll move my playhead to the end of the clip. Then I'll use the X position to move the background off screen. So now we have a background that slides in and slides out. Last but not least, let's add our subtitle. Go to the toolbar, grab a merge node and connect it to the node tree. Then grab a text plus node and connect the text plus node to the merge node. With the text plus node selected, in the inspector type in your text for the subtitle. Change the font and adjust the size and color if needed. Now go to layout and use the X and Y position to place the subtitle in the background. Let me just adjust the size, make it a bit smaller. Now that's good. To animate the subtitle, simply drag the output of the mask and connect it to the merge node. Now you can see that the background and the subtitle is animated. That's it, you have just created your professional looking lower third in DaVinci Resolve. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you to create your perfect lower third. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more tips and tricks. See you in the next one.